Do you know what signs girls give when they think you're good-looking? Welcome, as we delve into an interesting topic that has left many curious and some perplexed. In this enlightening journey, we will explore 11 clear signs that a girl thinks you're good-looking. From the subtle cues to the more obvious indicators, we will uncover them all. This is not just about enhancing your understanding, but to navigate your interactions more confidently. So, buckle up and get ready as we dive into the first sign. Sign number 1, she initiates contact. When a girl finds you attractive, she'll often take the first step. This might be as subtle as a friendly hello when you cross paths, or it could be a more direct approach, like striking up a conversation out of the blue. She might text you first, or maybe she's the one who sends the first friend request on social media. Either way, she's making an effort to connect with you, breaking through the barrier of initial contact. It's her way of expressing interest, of saying, "Hey, you've got my attention." It's a move that requires courage and a certain level of interest. After all, reaching out first isn't always easy. It's a step into the unknown, a leap of faith. But she's willing to take that risk because she finds you appealing. So if she's reaching out first, that's a clear sign she thinks you're good looking. Moving on to sign number 2, she looks at you frequently. Now this doesn't mean that she's staring at you like a hawk circling its prey. It's more like she can't help but steal glances your way every now and then. It could be when you're talking, when you're laughing, or even when you're busy doing something. Her eyes keep finding their way back to you, and that, my friends, is a sign of attraction. The eyes are indeed the windows to the soul, and when someone looks at you frequently, it's often because they like what they see. They're interested, captivated, and intrigued by you. It's as if their eyes are naturally drawn to you, like magnets. So, if you notice her eyes darting in your direction more often than not, it might be because she's attracted to you. Remember, the eyes don't lie. Sign number 3 is, she compliments you. Now let's unpack this one. Compliments are a fantastic way to express admiration and yes, attraction. They can be about anything really, but when a woman is complimenting your looks, it's a pretty clear sign she finds you good looking. She might compliment your hairstyle, your outfit, or even the way you carry yourself. It's her way of saying she likes what she sees. And remember, it's not just about the physical aspects. She might also compliment your intelligence, your sense of humor, or your skills. These compliments show she's paying attention to you. She's noticing the details that make you unique, and she appreciates them. It's a sign she's interested in you beyond just a casual acquaintance. So next time you receive a compliment from her, take it as a sign she's attracted to you. If she's frequently complimenting you, she's definitely into you. Sign number 4 is, she laughs at your jokes. Now laughter is a universal language of its own. It's a sign of enjoyment, interest, and yes, even attraction. When a girl laughs at your jokes, even the ones that you secretly know aren't that funny, it's a clear indication that she's enjoying your company. She's engaged and interested in what you're saying. Laughter also creates a positive atmosphere. It's a shared moment of joy that can bring people closer together. So if she's laughing at your jokes, she's creating a bond, a connection with you. It's a subtle way of saying, "Hey, I like being around you, you make me happy." But remember, it's not just about the laughter itself, it's about the authenticity of it. Genuine laughter is spontaneous and uncontrollable. It's an instinctive response that's hard to fake. So if she's laughing, she's likely attracted. Sign number 5, she finds reasons to be near you. You see, in the dance of attraction, one of the most telling moves is the pursuit of proximity. It's as if an invisible magnet pulls two people together, a force that is often driven by a simple fact. We want to be near those we find attractive. So, if you notice that she seems to always be in your vicinity, whether at a party, in the office, or on campus, take note. She might be subtly showing her interest. Maybe she's finding excuses to share your table at the cafeteria, or she seems to always be in line behind you at the coffee shop. These may not be mere coincidences. She's likely being drawn to you because she finds you appealing. So next time, when you notice her nearby, remember, it could be a sign she thinks you're good looking. If she's always around, she probably thinks you're good looking. Moving on to sign number 6, she engages in touch. Human touch is a primal form of communication, a way for emotions to be transferred from one person to another. It's a language all its own. When a girl is attracted to you, she might find ways to touch you. Maybe it's a playful punch on the arm, a pat on your back, or even just brushing past you. Subtle touches may seem accidental, but they could be her way of expressing her interest. She's stepping into your personal space, seeking a physical connection. This isn't just about big gestures, it's about those small, seemingly insignificant moments that create an intimate bond. It's a silent way of saying, "I'm comfortable with you, I want to be closer to you." Remember, consent is key in any form of touch. Always respect boundaries, but if she's finding reasons to touch you, it's clear as day, she's definitely attracted. Sign number 7 is, she shows genuine interest in your life. Now, this is more than just small talk or casual conversation. We're talking about a genuine curiosity in who you are, what you do, what you love, and even what grinds your gears. Is she asking about your hobbies and interests? Does she remember that little detail you mentioned about your childhood pet, or that favorite book you can't stop raving about? If she's keeping track of these details, it's a surefire sign she's into you. It's not just about asking questions though. Does she listen when you speak, giving you her undivided attention? Is she engaged in the conversation, offering thoughtful responses and follow-up questions? This kind of deep engagement shows that she's not just being polite, she genuinely wants to understand your world better. So remember, if she's interested in your life, she's interested in you. Sign number 8, she gets nervous around you. Now, we're not talking about the kind of nervousness that comes from discomfort or fear. No, this is a different kind of nervousness. It's the kind that happens when she wants to make a good impression. You know, when she's around someone she's attracted to, someone she thinks is good looking, she may fumble her words, play with her hair, or even blush. It's a charming display of vulnerability, really. It shows that she cares about what you think of her, and she wants to present herself in the best light possible. Remember, everyone gets a little nervous when they're around someone they're attracted to. It's a natural response, so if she seems a little jittery or anxious around you, don't be quick to dismiss it. It could very well be a sign that she's into you. If she's nervous, she probably thinks you're good looking. Sign number 9 is she tries to impress you. Now, this could take many forms. Maybe she emphasizes her accomplishments, or perhaps she's constantly sharing interesting facts to show she's knowledgeable. It could also be as simple as her dressing up a bit more when she knows she's going to see you. The key here is that she's making an effort. She wants to stand out, to be noticed, to be remembered. It's a clear sign she values your opinion and wants to be seen in a positive light. She's not just showing off for the sake of it, but because she's genuinely interested in you. This is one of the more overt signs, but it's also one of the most telling. It shows she's willing to put herself out there, to take a risk, for the sake of catching your attention. So, pay close attention to these efforts. If she's trying to impress you, she's definitely into you. Sign number 10, she talks about the future. You see, when a girl starts to weave you into her future plans, that's a clear indication she's considering you as more than just a fleeting interest. Whether it's casually mentioning a concert next month, she'd love to go with you, or talking about a trip she wants to take with you next year, these are all signs she sees a future with you. It's not just about making plans though, it's about the way she talks about the future. Does she speak with excitement and anticipation? Does she look happy when she imagines a future where you're together? All these little hints could indicate she's seriously into you. Now, this doesn't mean you should start planning your wedding just yet. Everyone moves at their own pace in relationships. But if she's regularly talking about a future that includes you, it's a pretty good sign she's interested. If she's talking about the future, she's interested in you. Finally, sign number 11, she introduces you to her friends. Now this is a big one, folks. It's the equivalent of her unfurling a banner that says, "I think this guy is pretty great." When a girl introduces you to her friends, it's a clear sign she's serious about you. She's not just interested in a casual fling or a fleeting romance, she's ready to let you into her world, her inner circle. She trusts you enough to let you meet the people who are closest to her. She's essentially taking the risk of her friends judging you and potentially not liking you. That's a huge leap of faith. So if she's willing to take that leap, then boy oh boy, she must think you're more than just good looking. She sees you as someone she wants to be part of her life. If she's introducing you to her friends, she definitely thinks you're good looking. So, those were the 11 clear signs that a girl thinks you're good looking. We've journeyed through the signs, from her initiating contact to introducing you to her friends. We've noted her frequent glances, her compliments, and her laughter at your jokes. We've discussed how she finds reasons to be near you, engages in touch, shows genuine interest in your life, gets nervous around you, tries to impress you, and talks about the future. Remember, every person is unique, so these signs may vary, but these are generally good indicators of attraction. Thanks for watching.